All right. Uh-oh. All right. You're with the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs, and we've started a new month. Oh my goodness, I don't know, a new week, a new month, a new quarter, last quarter of 2021. I love the way we're finishing up the year. We're starting off in October talking about using lives and stories and reels on Facebook and Instagram to our best capacity. This is an area, I don't know about you guys, where I feel a bit lacking and a bit intimidated. And once I get started, I'm usually okay, but it's getting started that trips me up. So very excited to start this whole process on video sharing. The lineup is Diane, Nicole, a new friend, Tona, and Hannah, who has spoken to us before for the month. And you can see this at the top of the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs Facebook group, the free group. We just finished a conference, so really quickly, oh my goodness, no time to talk about it, but I was just totally blessed every moment by moment. And I want you to know that you can still go to the conference webpage, 2021 NACWE conference, and sign up for the replays. They are in a conference group for you, but they're also being prettily packaged by our wonderful NACWE team. And then you can also take a peek at the conference magazine. I'll try to put some of these links in the chat room. So all you have to do is click on them. You don't have to memorize anything or write down bit.lys or Googles or anything like that. We're going to do our 2022 NACWE conference on being powerful women, wielding our sword and getting it done. Going to battle. I don't know. There's so much more coming to be revealed about that, but it's September 22nd through 25th in 2022. You want to go ahead and put that on your calendar, and you can already take a sneak peek of it on the conference website, nacwe.org/2022 NACWE conference. We're going to roll out. So I keep saying by the end of October, we're going to roll out the new NACWE membership. If you're with us and you're in the NACWE membership, then you know that you go to, oh, it says my internet is unstable. Am I doing all right so far? Head nod. Danica, can y'all still hear me?
Yes, but we hear feedback from your Facebook. Turn that off.
Oh, I don't have it. Okay, let me figure it out. Not me.
Good.
Good? Better?
Yes.
Are we still on the slides? Okay, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I know. If you're in the NACWE member, if you're on facebook.com/groups, NACWE member, that page, that group is going to be archived really soon in this quarter. And we're going to roll out the new membership, Classy NACWE Sisters. I'll give you everything you need to know, and never forgot to ask or remember to ask in the chat room so we don't take up very many moments of Diane's precious time. But there are some specials to be considered, and I'll roll those out for you too. For example, if you go ahead and sign up for the Classy NACWE Sisters program this October, you might sign up at one level, but you're going to get the next level up Sisters program automatically. So looking forward to that. Let me mute some, or Danica, you can do that. Mute some folks. Okay. Introduce yourselves, you guys. We won't do it verbally because it takes up, again, some of Diane's presentation time. But in the chat room and in the Facebook group, if you're listening, live streaming, introduce yourselves. We want to know you. We want to know who you are. Since we just finished a conference, we're sort of asking if anybody went to the conference for a little testimony, a little takeaway, something that was really a blessing to you. Tell us where you are. Tell us what you do, who, what, when, where, how, and why of what you do, and where your confidence comes from, especially when making all of these videos that we don't want to make. And then share, if you want to share a link to one of your most recent lives or stories or reels. We want to promote you. It's one of the things I think we do actually better than many groups do. So we're going to start off hearing from Diane Cunningham Ellis. If you know her, you already know that she is our NACWE founder in the summer of 2010. Speaking of being brave and not overthinking things, she jumped out and did what God told her to do. And we're so glad that she did, because we're sitting here as the fruits of your labor, Diane. So grateful. There are so many other fruits that we could talk about, but I'll put in the chat room where you can find her. And we'll let her get started. I'll also, Danica has prepared, she always does this, a confidence page, a NACWE education page, ed notes for you that she will put in the chat room as well. And all you have to do is download them. And Diane, they'll be in our classroom, but Diane can use them any way she wants, and she can put them out there in her group and that sort of thing. I love that she's going to talk to us about not overthinking it, because at the very beginning I shared, I make live videos, and once I start, I'm okay. Nobody dies, nobody vomits. I survive. I actually have a little bit of fun doing it. And when I look back at them, I think, not bad, girl. But getting to that point is my overthinking crisis. Getting there, it takes an act of Congress. So not anymore after today and after we hear from Diane. Let me pray us in, and we'll get her started sharing her slides, and we'll fill the chat room up with the information we promised you. Father God, thank you really for a new week, a new month, a new quarter, a last quarter of 2021, a wonderful conference. There are just too many things, Lord, that you have done that we're so thankful for. We're thankful that Diane had the guts and didn't overthink it, and had the bravery and the courage to go ahead and do what you said to do. We're thankful for the wealth of information that NACWE provides for women all over the world. Really, we're international instead of national. That means so much to me. It's such a blessing to me. Lord, I'm thankful for everyone who's in the room, for everything we're getting ready to learn today, and especially for this whole month, about being brave and jumping out there and getting some of these things, stories, reels, lives, done, so that we reach more people. We reach more people for Christ, and we reach more people to encourage Christian woman entrepreneurship. May all we do bring you glory and honor and draw people closer to you. Lord, shower Diane and everyone listening in with blessing over blessing over blessing. And we ask these things in Jesus Christ's holy name. Amen. All right, you are on. It is your turn. Thank you.
Hello. Welcome. Good to see you all, and good new friends, old friends. Linda Goldfarb, I haven't seen you in forever. What? Right? Okay. Anyway, I am going to pull up my little slides here, and hopefully everything works really promptly. I have gadgets all around me. We are going to be all over the place. Everybody cool with that? We good to be doing all the things? I have a giant, just so you know, I have a giant 18-inch light here. See? You can see it in my little doodad, but most of the time you can't, right? It's important where you position these things. And we'll get to that down the road. If you haven't been around me before, I'm a little energetic. This is normal. This is probably a lower level of in the morning, I'm a little higher caffeinated. And but I want to teach. I want to teach you how to get out of your own way today. Why? Because you have a mission. And if I'm in God's way, then I'm really causing some trouble. I'm causing trouble if I am in God's way and not doing what he's asked me to do. And because of that, we're all sitting here. When Facebook went down yesterday, I'm thinking, well, Facebook gave me all of you. Facebook gave me a business. Facebook gave me a platform. I don't need to be mad at Zuckerberg fella. I need to thank the man for giving me access to meet all of you. Because without that, I would not know any of you. Well, I would know Linda, because we met in person down in San Antonio, Texas. The rest of you, we wouldn't know each other. So, and that's the truth of the matter. So let me see if I can pull up my little screen and make sure all the systems are working. And can you see all this? Just nod, smile. These are the things we do. We wave, we this means, we clap, we do all the weird things here. So we're going to stop overthinking it. I'm going to just, let's see here, play from oh no, see, I just did it. I just went snafu on it, Karen. Hold on. Now I can't see anybody. including my own screen.
It did
Okay,
that
hold on.
before.
Okay, I think I'm okay. Can you see it now? And
We can
still
see, yeah, we
okay.
see the first slide, stop overthinking it, get visible on video. Maybe you're okay.
Oh, okay, I think I'm okay, and we're just gonna carry on. I can't see the chat at the moment, but that's totally fine. We're
We
just
can-
gonna,
Yeah, we can help you
we're-
with that.
okay, perfect. So you guys already know who I am, I created NACWE long time back. Why? Because I listened to a crazy idea. I hope you do the same. I mean, I hope you do the same. And so now, right now, I have the Inspired Business Inner Circle. You'll hear more about that later. And before the end of the call, I'm going to give you guys 2 coupons to get access to some other cool things. But more importantly, I want to teach. My promise, I want to show you how you can use video to connect with your clients, groups, and more. I want to show you the step-by-step process, strategy, planning, implementation. Are you ready, willing? Go ahead in the chat. This is very interactive. Like, it's no fun to teach a class where people are just like staring at their phone. I mean, of course, you might be staring at your phone. You might be on your phone, but it's certainly more fun if we're talking to each other and we talk in the chat. So let me know when the last time you did a Facebook Live was. Post that in the chat, and I'm going to see if I can get the chat to come up off here. Oh, good. Now I can see all of the goodies. So let me know when you did your last Facebook Live, or a YouTube video, or a Loom, or a Zoom to YouTube. Any of the above. I've already done 2 or 3 of those very things this morning. So then what we're going to be covering, we're going to how to get your message on the video, brainstorming topics, themes, concepts, format, techniques, mindset, mishaps. And okay, why is this important? Well, guess what? You watch video. I'm pretty sure you do. Your clients do too. You can multitask. You can connect voice to voice. Why I can watch you. Sometimes I'm reading what you said, right? Like, a lot of times we're watching a video, we're actually reading it. Like, we're not hearing that person's voice. Why? Because there's words that are blurring down below. And I don't know if Karen has it enabled, but on a lot of my calls, I enable live stream, what's it called? Where like the words are, I enable live streaming. That's not the word. But you guys get the idea, where you can see the words coming out onto the page. It's super cool. I love it.
You do captions.
Yes. I enable live captions. Why is this important? We can connect voice to voice. Google loves videos. Remember, YouTube is connected to Google, right? Google and YouTube, different than Facebook, right? YouTube was still going yesterday when Facebook went haywire. Okay. So yesterday we all got a chance to maybe try a new way to communicate. I communicated yesterday through Voxer to the people that are in my Voxer stream. A lot of people sent emails during the great Facebook outage of October. We all somehow survived. And really, we have to have other work to do during time. Some of us experienced snowbid last February, and, we experienced like no internet. If there's no internet for 2 days, 1 day, 5 hours, what will you do? Well, guess what? I can record videos on my phone that are ready to drop. They're ready to drop when the internet comes back on, sister. Doesn't mean I don't have any work to do. There's plenty of work to do. And YouTube is its own platform. It's its own platform. Okay. I just pulled up my video stats for a lifetime yesterday. I have 523 subscribers. Since I got on YouTube, March 3rd, 2008. That's pretty cool. I've been here a long time. And my channel has had 59,863 views. Now, I'm a small pod in the YouTube world, but it's interesting to see this. I mean, it's kind of fascinating. I don't look in here often, except when I'm going to do a training on YouTube. In the last 90 days, I had 854 views. That's helpful. That's interesting, right? Why? Because these are people that might never find me in Facebook land. These people might have found me in the land of YouTube. Now, there's different types of videos. And, as you guys are doing the questions, if it's okay, can somebody scoop up the questions so I can come back to those? Does that work cool for us? types of videos. Your goal might be to attract your audience, to explain your product, and feel free to take pictures of the screen as we go. I'm going to go fast. Why? Because I have a lot to teach, but feel free to take a picture of the screen. Okay. And again, all of this entire training is one of my courses, and it's called Get Visible on Video. It's normally $97. I'm giving you guys a discount. You can get it for $47 with the coupon code NACWE. Okay, so your goal on, sometimes you're explaining a product. Like I do a lot of videos explaining my program, right? I'm explaining the program that's about videos, or I'm explaining the program that's a 1-year coaching opportunity. I'm explaining something I just did. This morning I did a video on Loom on my phone and dropped that into a email I sent out to my list. Why? Because I want to teach. My goal might be to support my prospects and customers. Maybe I'm recording a video of encouragement. I mean, I do that all the time. It might be an animated video, demo, interactive. I'm going to drop over here to the third column. Your video might be a demo of your gadget, right? It might be, maybe you sell gadgets. I don't know. Maybe you sell coffee and you need to show the newest coffee concoction you have, or your newest book, product demos, go down the line, an event video. It's really cool to see what's going on behind the scenes at the 2-day mastermind, or at the NACWE conference. We did a lot of Facebook Lives from the NACWE conference, right? The main video at the NACWE conference, and then little side videos displaying each person's booth. So a lot of times I'm doing down here a teaser video. Why? Because I want them to come from that little teaser to actually read the page. Come read the page, please. And so these are all little ways that you can do this. What is video? We all know this, but it's simply just you getting a message out. Let's not overthink this, friends. You are not doing brain surgery. Let me just say that once more. We are not doing brain surgery. You're not gonna mess up somebody's cognitive ability. Okay, don't make this a big drama. If it goes totally haywire, I just delete the thing. It's not a big deal. We're speaking so that we can, speaking so we can see you and hear. I want to hear your voice. I want to see how you talk. I want to see if I like your vibe. Sometimes, let's tell the truth, there's some people's voices that are just kind of grating. You're like, oh gosh. You probably don't want to hire that person that their voice drives, it's a squeaky, or it's a grovelly, or whatever, kind of flips your boat the wrong way. That's probably not the person you want to hire to coach you all year long, right? If you hate hearing their voice, it's probably not your person. I remember when I first met Jim, I had dated some guy for a little while before, and he kind of had a weird voice, a little bit of a weird voice. And I remember before I even met Jim in person, just really loving his voice on the phone. His voice was very soothing to me. And so on video, they're going to see how animated you are, or really how unanimated you are. I need you to remember that. If you're unanimated, you got to crank it up a little bit of a notch, a little tiny notch up, right? Like right now, I feel like I'm on TV because I have this huge light beaming down in my face. It's annoying. It is annoying. We know that. I have another light here next to me. This is my Walmart light. Okay. This is my fancy $80 light, but this is probably my $5 light. Right. And then I have a big light on upstairs, big light on up there, a window, another light. If I turn all these off, I just want to start showing you how dark it is. It's dark and it's kind of gloomy and you can hardly see me. So you are going to pretend that you are on, you're the main, it's you, and you're given the weather report. Hello, you're given the weather report and you're wearing a cute outfit. Okay. But they need to be able to see you. When you're not on video, I can turn that knob down. But I do a lot of videos, so I honestly keep it on quite a bit of the day. Okay, and especially in the time of COVID, we all finally, we're used to this, but the first time I did this training was right last year, COVID had just happened, right? So this is, it's important. It's important for me to see you. It's important for me to see you, whether I've ever met you in person or not. And a lot of you I have met in person. Okay, 5 reasons to use video. I've got to hurry because I'm not even into the training yet. 5 reasons. Number 1, it's real, it's simple, and it's fast. Number 3, it's fun, it's portable. Your phone goes with you, I'm pretty sure, everywhere you go. And so you have a video device. I don't have to hire a dude. Back when I lived in Wichita Falls, I hired a dude for 2 full days. I paid him for 2 full days to come with his giant cameras, record me. I made a DVD. It's cute. It's real cute, actually. Let me see if I have it right here, because it's so cute. I want you to see how cute it was. Now, the miracle of hiring organizers is you actually find all your crap. I just recently hired organizers for 2 full days, and it nearly killed me, but it was a good thing. So back in the day, I hired Karen. I think, yeah, you came in. So 90 days to marketing success. Sorry about the glare. That's what happens when you have 15,000 lights on you. But I hired a dude that helped me record 2, do we even use these things anymore? Like, what is this device, right? The younger kids will be like, where do you put that? Where does that even go? Anyway, I hired a dude, and I paid him a bunch of money to bring his big lights and set up a station and record me. And I had to plan it out. Why? It's 90 days of marketing success. Now, this is really when you get behind the scenes. I made sure that every 3rd or 4th day there was a video. Right? This is the thing you bought for me, for Karen, that was $90 for 90 days. That every 3rd day or 4th day there was a video. I knew you didn't need a video every day from me. Good Lord have mercy. But I strategically laid this out. I did my outfit changes so that I was recording, like, the yellow shirt would have been on day 3 and day 35. I mean, it's like, okay. And I had all these charts and graphs and things, but it's portable and it's engaging, right? I mean, we are engaging together right now. Number 1, real. It's your authentic voice. It's your mannerisms. It's your weird stuff. You've already seen in 23 minutes a bunch of my weird. Okay, you might hate me. You might love me. I don't know. But it's going to certainly either repel your clients or attract them. So do one or the other, repel people or attract them, right? That's important for us as businesswomen. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to Karen. She's one of my ideal clients. She's been a client. She was a client long before she purchased NACWE from me. Karen, there's a lot of my clients here in the room. Hello to all of you. There's a lot of clients that are going to watch this afterwards. So I'm talking to my members, my followers. I'm talking to potential clients. YouTube, Vimeo videos can be found and shared. Of course, Facebook as well, depending on how and where you post it. And these can be a way of getting somebody towards you. You want to bring people closer to you. Talk to your tribe, teach them. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Remember, you are not doing, fill in the blank, brain surgery. You're not the president of the United States. It really doesn't, it's not that big of a deal. Doesn't really matter. They're going to forget, right? Unless you do something really crazy, really bad, it's not going to go viral, unless you have a magic miracle that happens. I have not had that yet. Reason number 2, it's simple and fast: phone, computer, Zoom, and Loom. Sometimes I feel like we're talking gobbledygook, but we are. Zoom and Loom. So I'm on Zoom right now. We're all on Zoom. This morning I was recording videos on Loom. If you don't know what Loom is, look it up. Look it up. You can do up to 5 minutes on a free Loom. You can get a free account on Loom and do up to 5 minutes on a little tutorial training video. The magic of Loom is I can record a training of showing my computer screen right here, because sometimes I have to show you, this is where you find that little doodad of a link right here. So that is crucial. The other part of reason number 2, I told you this, back in the old days, before I had Zoom where I could log in at any moment, most of my videos are recorded just me and my friend Zoom. Me and my friend Zoom, I log in, I have my little worksheet, I get in and I talk about it and I close it down. My videos are much shorter than they used to be. This is a long training, but most of my videos are 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Why? Because I don't have time. You don't have time. Get on with it. Go on with your day. But back in the old days, I had a list just like this, and it said videos to record. I still have a list just like this, but I paid a college student to come once a month to my house, wherever I lived, and I paid her, I don't know, 20 bucks an hour or 25 or whatever. And I had her, I was ready to record the videos. This is before we had all these devices. She was holding a flip cam for me, a flip video or whatever it was called, flip, whatever it was, she was holding it for me. I didn't have a rolling stand. I needed one, but I didn't have one. I probably thought they were too expensive. Maybe they were. You know, expensive is relative. And guess what? You are expensive. Raise your prices, raise them today. You are expensive. People need to pay you for your time. Sidebar. Okay, so have your ongoing list. Always have a list of videos to record. I could think of probably 10 extra things to add to this list just from today. From my office hours I have with my gals, from this call here today. So I always have a list of the next videos I need to record, that because they're either going to go in a classroom, or they're going to go out on an email that I'm sending, or they're going to go out privately to Linda saying, hey, it was great to see you. It was great to see you. I often record, you know, here's one of my devices. I did one of these earlier. I put my cute phone here. I turned on the video. I know it's really high tech, but turned on the video piece, which is in your photos, just in case you've never seen it. There's a section in there that says video. You can click it. You can actually turn it around. And, you know, I recorded a video that was just for women that had recently been in my market research group. Some of you got that video. Why? Because I sent it to the 10. I sent it to the 10 through Facebook Messenger to thank them for their little time and to give them a little bonus thing. I often will do that. And, you know, let's say I have a couple of you that are potential clients. I really would like to talk to you more. I can do a specific one. Hey, Linda, would love to talk to you more. Hey, Heather, let's talk more about this experience together. Or I can not say your name and be kind of a little neutral at the beginning. Hey, I know that you're interested in coaching. Why? Because you've messaged me recently. So I can send that out to a little clump. You know, you don't need to, I wouldn't send that out to 30 people. That might be the video I send to 5, right? Record videos in a batch. Again, if it's a real big video day, then I have laid out 3 different shirts and 3 different necklaces. I don't need to change my pants. No one's seeing my pants. Okay. And then you already heard this one, keep an ongoing list, the wardrobe changes, upload it to public, private, or unlisted. Then let's say you just drip and share those throughout the month. You drip and share those throughout the month. They're already recorded. They're sitting in your YouTube so that you can actually find them again. And you say, hey, October videos. That's it. Here's the October videos. I'm going to drop them out on the Tuesday that I send an email out. And you could even say October video number 1, October video number 2. You can make it that simple. Well, help yourself, friends. You know, I mean, let's not make it harder than it needs to be. Reason number 2, simple and fast success. I do this often. You know, I'm interviewing clients. I want to interview you. I want to say, hey, what has it been like to work with me? I often interview experts. I'm actually I have 4 experts set up. One's this week. I used to do, this is how I built NACWE. And you would think I would stop, but I can't, you know, we can't control ourselves. And I end up doing exactly what I thought I wasn't going to do anymore. I just do it in a different way. So like the woman I hired for the organizing team, I find her very interesting. She didn't even come to my house. She sent 10 women. No, she has 10 women that work for her. 5 of them came to my house. I paid her, she paid them. So I want to interview her about her business model. That's interesting. That's really, really super cool. So I have a expert interview set up with her. Why? Because I think you're going to be interested in finding out how she launched her business 3 years ago. Simple and fast virtual networking. We're networking right now. I can leads pages, invitation to upcoming events. Definitely on most of my website pages, you're going to find a video. Why? Because video speaks. Video speaks. So I'm going to use my video and my voice to invite you to come to my free training that's coming up October 27th. So there's me inviting you to another event. And I can share short heart-to-heart messages. You can hear my voice. You can hear me talk about what matters to me and why it's exciting to see Linda again after 12 years or 13 or 14. I don't even know. All I know is we met a long time ago at a Christian networking event. She was a speaker. I was a speaker. That's cool. That's cool, right? This is a testimonial I did years and years ago. Let's see. I recorded it and dropped it February 23rd, 2014. And now it's coming back to me. It has a lot of views. It's me telling the story of getting sober. I recorded this three months into getting sober. I dropped it at the NACWE conference in front of women sitting there, and it was a big deal. It was a big deal. And so I'm using that as an example of sharing my voice, sharing my testimony where other people can see it, find it, hear it, listen. Okay. Reason number 3, it's fun. You can be creative on video. I want you to use props. I'm using props constantly. I have probably 15 in front of me right now. I'll show you one. Here is a cute picture of me as a little girl swinging on a swing. And so I could talk about that, or I could talk about, oh, Karen, you'll love these. Because Karen had them, I bought a bunch of these timer things because, you know, we all want to be just like Karen, and we buy things, anything we see, we run straight to Amazon and they'll deliver it by 6 o'clock tonight. So, but these are all props. These are all props that I could use as a teaching device. I'm already acting goofy. We don't need to explain that. And I'm being my normal self. This is, again, you do not have to overthink yourself. If I'm trying to act like Karen, I'm going to overthink. If I'm trying to be like the woman of faith, speaker, teacher, leader girl, or Lisa Tierkhurst, I can't even say her last name. If I'm trying to be Brene Brown, it's going to be real hard for me because I'm not Brene Brown. I'm Diane Cunningham Ellis. So if I'm my normal self, I don't really have to overthink very much. I just show up, act like a weirdo, whatever, do your deal. Reason number 4, it's portable. I can take my phone with me. I already do. There's a couple, I mean, this thing is small enough that if I need to, I can take it with me. This thing, I probably wouldn't unless I'm driving. Okay. This right here, you'll see more about this when we get to it. But a lot of my little gadgets and systems are very portable. This one I can take in the airplane with me, or, you know, pack it, and it's a clip. It's a clip, and I can put my phone up here and be hands-free and talk to you. Okay. Hands-free, talk to you. Same with this one. You know, it sits on my table. The really cool thing about this is it fits our giant phone, but it also fits my giant iPad. Okay, that's pretty nifty too, because sometimes you need to record on that device. This is another one, a $5 one that I got at Walmart. I'm constantly buying these. My husband's like, another one? Another light? Another gadget? Yeah, I need another gadget. Because I want you to be able to know you can get this for $5 at Walmart. Don't tell me you can't get one. Don't tell me you don't have a thing to hold your phone. What? So like this one, I got it at Walmart. It kind of it closes down like this. So I can hold it here. Let's just go off on a tangent. I can clip my phone in here. And so I could hold it out here, which I wouldn't because that's too hard on my arm. But I could hold it out here and walk around and, you know, but more importantly, I can put it here on the desk and have something just easy to travel with that I can adjust up and down. Whoops. But it does, it adjusts up and down, or I could put this on the across the room and have it positioned so then I can click the timer. Remember, you can set the timer. So you need to learn these things. Set the timer and walk away and then hit record, right? Or you know, I can edit that part. Take it with you, travel, be on location, Facebook Live. You know, we all just want to like be the fly on the wall. I want to see what's going on at your thing. You know, even if I haven't paid for your thing, I want to be at your thing, right? I secretly want to be there. What's happening behind the scenes? What are they doing on the lunch break? What are they saying in the hallway, right? And that's okay. That's how that your clients want a glimpse.
So Diane,
I-
do you want questions at the end, or the place is blowing up about batching videos? You want a question now?
Sure, go ahead and let's do a question now. I
So
mean,
Linda said, when you do drip and share videos, you batch all these videos, you've got them on your YouTube channel. Do you mark them as private until you need them and then change? What's the procedure there?
okay, good. And I just was able to pull up the chat too. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would put them as unlisted while they were waiting. I would just put them in unlisted. And so I can see it, I know where to find it again. And I would just, in YouTube, you can create a playlist. This is very important. This is different than, the phone playlist music. This is a YouTube playlist. So when I'm recording all the trainings for this course, I would put it in Get Visible on with Video course playlist. It's private, but like let's say there's 10 videos in there. I don't have to send my VA 10 videos at a time. Like, no. I don't have to send her 10 links. They're all in one fancy YouTube link. This is a miracle, friends. If you don't know about YouTube playlists, play with them today. If we have time, I can pull up my YouTube and show you that. But yeah, unlisted on a playlist. And then I can send that whole playlist to my VA and say, drop these in module 1, module 2, or October. Here's October's videos. Here's November's videos. Great question. Any other questions on the batch or the drip?
And then it's not really a question, but I guess some people got kicked off of Zoom, so they went over to Facebook. You embed blogs inside videos inside your everything, emails, blogs, everything. Yeah.
Yes. So you're going to take that video, that same video that I just did here. I, of course, need to get it from my computer to YouTube. That's where I'm putting mine. And then, if I'm ready to plop it out to everybody, then I go ahead and put it public. And then I would plop it into my email system, whatever system you use. But I also might plop it into my Facebook group. I might also plop it on my main Facebook page. The more places I can put that little bugger, the better. And remember, not everybody's staring all day long. I know many of us are, but a lot of us aren't staring all day long. I can share that again and again and again and again. And let's see, there was a question about, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going if that's all right. And there's gonna be, let's see, I lost. Okay, so let's see. Yep, we're portable. Number 5 is engaging. We already kind of covered this. We can share it, connect with your tribe, be in the moment, right? So talk about what you really just did. Like everybody's always like, I don't know what to talk. Well, I hope you're having some sort of a life. I hope you have something to talk about. What would you talk about if I met you for coffee? Talk about that. Talk about like, what if I walked into coffee and we sat down, would you be telling me some like thing, pre-scheduled and pre-printed? Or would you just say, oh my gosh, I got in this huge, there was a huge traffic jam. I'm running late. I need to get to the doctor. I still need to buy sour cream for dinner. Like talk about some real life things so that we know you're human and you're not just a bobblehead. Don't be a bobblehead, friends. Nobody needs a bobblehead in their life. Let's talk about some platforms and some nitty gritty. We're on Zoom. We're talking about Zoom. This is where you get really meta. We're on Zoom. This can be you alone on Zoom. I log in here. Zoom is my friend. We've been hanging out since 2015. I'm like a longtime Zoomer. And once I realized I didn't have to pay the dude and I could just log in and record my stuff, I was set free. I was set free. So, and when I'm creating courses, here's the truth. You're not going to create a 90-day course all ahead of time. You're going to create it 1 week at a time, sister friend. And so like in January, February, March, I was debuting the Inspired Business Academy. I knew that I had told them every Monday morning a new batch dropped. So what do you think I was doing on Sunday? I was recording videos. I was recording videos and plopping them into my member vault. I have trainings on that as well. Course Creation Made Easy. But a lot of times that's where I'm doing it. I'm getting it in there, either Vimeo or some other place. There's lots of places. Pick your place and go play. You with one other person, you with a group. We're doing you with a group right now, right? Let's go next to YouTube. So from Zoom to YouTube, if you need help with that, we're not going to cover that today. But I do think I have a video on that in my course. From your computer, phone to YouTube. Okay, yes, you can do it like that. You can go live. I've gone live from YouTube. Now that's really fun. That was scary. You know, anything scary that you've never done. It's all scary when you don't do it. It's all scary when you don't do it, but I'm doing it so often. It's like, I'm not scared as much anymore. It's just like, whatever. And then you're going to share, this is kind of what we already covered. You're going to share that link in the post, the blog, the website. It's way easier for me to record a video than it is for me to write a blog. Like the blog is kind of agonizing. I don't want to write it. I'm afraid, blah, blah, blah. But I can easily record a video and make that be my blog. Just simple enough. Simple, simple, simple. Whatever your personality is, go towards that. Stop going against yourself constantly. Facebook Live, training, phone or device, eCam Live for Mac. If you have a Mac, you can use eCam Live. More recently, I've been using StreamYard. For a long time, it didn't work on my computer. You know, who knows the answer to all these things, but I've been using StreamYard. That's fun. On StreamYard, I can like actually show you my screen. I can bring another person on, and StreamYard is free as well. StreamYard is free as well. I think eCam Live for Mac, I think I paid like I don't know if it was $30 or $100. I honestly don't know. I bought it a long time ago. And there's some other ones. There's Be Live. You know, some of you are posting in the chat some things you use that I don't know. Like, so, you know, we're each gonna know things that other people don't know. Whatever you have found, use it. You know, stop running around chasing other things. Just go use something and try it. Give it a try. Some of you can do Facebook Live from your desktop without any device. I don't know. The only way I'm able to do Facebook Live from my desktop is through StreamYard or eCam Live. I even have trouble doing Zoom Live. So I don't know if it's the age of my computer. I don't know what it is, but find your system, use it, and be free. Be free. Okay, let's see. We did those. Let's keep going. Your phone. Remember, you're going to use your phone for a lot of these. You're going to do it on your phone. You're going to put it on YouTube. You actually have to have a YouTube channel, friends. You have to make your own YouTube channel. So some of my clients, that's part of their homework. Make a YouTube channel with your name on it. And, you know, mine is Diane Cunningham, or youtube.com/lifecoachdiane. It's the one I got in March 8th, 2018. It's the same channel. You know, we had a lot of riffraff to go because all of my NACWE videos were on my channel, and we had to migrate a lot, 7 years worth to Karen's NACWE channel. So those are the things you don't think about as you're creating. Facebook. Now there's a secret trick too that many of you don't know. When you are doing your Facebook Live, you know, if you hold up a picture, it's going to be backwards, right? The words are backwards. Do you all know the trick to do this? Do you all know the trick to make sure that you have to mirror your screen and you have to be able to flip it so that I can show you a word and you can actually read it when I'm doing a Facebook Live. So if we have time, we'll get into that, but it's really simple. When you find that out, you're going to be a free woman. So again, you can send these to a client. You can put it onto Loom. Okay, so let's keep going. Loom, link to a client, screenshot of your phone demo, sales video. I recently sold a lot of tickets to my big program by doing some Loom videos and sending them to high-level clients. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal. So if you have a client and you want to show them let's say you want to talk to them and show them the behind the scenes of what you could do for them with their website. I'm thinking of Heather. So Heather could get on Loom and do a little mini teaching for Karen about her website and her ideas and her funnel and talk straight to Karen. No one else is seeing this. It's just on a Loom. And she's giving her a little sampling of, wow, this is what it would be like to work with Heather. That's super cool. That's super, super cool. And I watched a whole training last week at a summit where that's how the woman got all of her high-level clients. She basically takes the time, 5 to 10 minutes, to record a specific video for that person, like kind of talking through their website, like taking that extra time to do that. Let's get into, yes, the lighting and backdrops. Let me see if there's anything in, any questions while we're at a moment of pause here. Any questions, Karen, from the group or anyone? Let's see. Yeah, the switch the mirror image thingy. Yeah, for sure. Want me to keep going? Okay, lighting and backdrops. Okay, any lamp, let's just be honest. Any lamp is better than none. Please get a lamp, go to Walmart. Early, run straight to Walmart. Find random lamps in your house. My husband's like sits in the dark in his room. I'm like over here, like beaming. I feel like the sun is in my office. I'm getting a suntan right here, right now. But any lamp is better than none. For many years, I've been on video for a long time. I only got this giant Diva thing last November, right? I got a giant 38, some of you have been here, and poor Heather was like, oh my gosh, you're looking at that 13-inch screen. Yes, I was looking at my 13-inch laptop all these years. I finally have a 38-inch. So now I'm like, at Command Central. Hello. I actually have an external video camera. So you'll see how I'm moving that. It's called Alder, I can't say the name, but I'll get you guys the link for that. It's an external camera that I can, it's brighter and zooms in a little bit, and I have to make sure I'm actually looking at it. But that's helpful too. Again, did I have all these things when I started? No, I did not, and I still carried on. Virtual backdrops, green screens. I mean, obviously I don't have one. I've played with them. I even have a hole in my ceiling from when I tried to like hang it, hang a big old thing back here. Because, sometimes you think, oh, I need to hide all this. Well, do we need to hide all this? I don't know. This shows you who I really am. It shows you who I really am. So I believe in, and there's some times where people, it's like, my gosh, do you really have that office with like 0 things behind you? Like there's nothing back there. Like you have blank walls. And I'm like, that is not my house, But if people live like that, so be it. They probably have a lot of bullet points and Google Docs and Excel spreadsheets in their life too. And they are not my people. We can all learn a lot from each other though. Okay. As you can tell, I'm a little bit nuts. So software and systems, one thing I am playing with and paying for is called Video Ask. So I can send that out and you can reply back, or I can so I'm playing with that. Some things stick, some things don't. Way back in its beginning years, I think I was one of their first clients, BombBomb. I used that for a little while and then let that go. I think it's still around. I think it's booming, but I think I was one of their first. There's something called Bonjoro. There's a gazillion of them. Doesn't matter. Pick one and try it. Pick one and try it, right? We've already talked about Ecamm Live. So here's one of the places you're going to get a gadget. Okay. The gadget that I just showed you, the clippity thing, this is from the company you see right here, theinyourface.com. I have to type it out because it's hard to say it. Theinyourface.com. I can clip this on a tree or a fence or wherever, and carry it with me, and it fits really nicely, and I can bend it. Sometimes you get these and they're so hard you can't bend it, or they're too loosey-goosey, you won't even hold your heavy phone up. So they have really good stuff there. And then the thing at the top of my rolling is from them as well. So this one, the difference is it has one of those spiral bound, I don't know what the name of it is, but it fits into what you would have only on a tripod holder system. This entire contraption is like 4 pieces put together. It's this little holder from up here. So if I'm doing video in my front room and I want to click the button and talk to you and walk away, then I'm using this. And this is a substantial tripod with the V in your face at the top. And then I purchased here's my workout for the day. This 3-part, it's like a rolling tripod stand or something. Rolling, I don't know what you call it. Heather looked it up, I think last week at my house, but I wanted to be able to like pull the thing with a string, like almost, like come walk through the house with me, right? So that might not be your style, but it's fun for me. I use it, I don't know, a couple times a month. But most of my videos are here. Okay, and transcription. Okay, again, we're talking about gadgets and devices. Temi, Rev, Descript, Otter, Searchy is another one. For editing, let me tell you the truth, I don't edit any videos. I don't edit a single video. I don't have time for that, because for me, that's still overthinking. I mean, I guess there's a time and place for it. Some of you might want to edit everything you've ever said, but I want to move to the next video. I have more videos to record. So, you know, don't overthink that either, because guess what? Your 10-minute video will probably not be perfect. I mean, it just probably won't be perfect. And does it need to be? I don't know, probably doesn't. Okay. You know, done is better than perfect. So just get something out there. You'll redo it again. You probably will redo it. So let's get into some of the mindset stuff. We somehow think I should know how to do this. Well, how in the world would you know how to do it if you've never done it, friend? I should be able to do this by myself. Well, you know, that's what 2-year-olds say. By myself. Everyone knows how to do this except me. Actually, they probably don't. I'm shocked and appalled at what I find out from a lot of my clients that I think, oh, they should know, they know this. And then I realize they don't know this. And remember, you know things your clients don't know. They just don't know it. And it's our job to teach it, to teach the tech, to teach how to flip the video, to teach the thing, and not say, gosh, you know, I can't believe you don't know this. Remember, you know, I'm realizing every classroom I have in my digital vault needs a technology section. I mean, I thought that, you know, I didn't know that till now. Maybe I can figure this out. That's overthinking. Whenever you get into, oh, I need to figure this out. Well, if figuring that out means another 10 hours of wasted time, that's not the right answer. Hire somebody, call a friend, you know, dial the number. You know, hopefully you have a VA. I have 3. I'm about to add number 4, right? What is wrong with me? That is not the right question to ask. What is wrong with me? I can't afford help. Well, if you can't afford help, then you probably can't afford to make the money, because I need to pay the money to get the help so I can make the money doing what I'm called to do. I'm not sure who to ask or even the right question. Whoops. I'm not sure who to ask or even the right questions to ask. Well, guess what? Me neither. I mean, I'm going to formulate the question as best as I know how and send it to the people I think might even understand me and get on with it. I know we have like, what, 7 minutes left. So let me like keep on. A couple of mindset things. 3 E's. Educate 70% of the time, entertain 20% of the time, entice. So 10% of the time. You don't want to be trying to sell something 100% of the time. You know, stop that. Okay. Frameworks. I learned this from Stu in Tribe. You know, we want to just have a hook, a story, some teaching points, some benefits, some summary, a call to action, right? You know, the email I sent out today was, you know, do you want me in your back pocket? Because I'm like, you know, some of us carry this in our back pocket. I can be in your back pocket if you want to coach with me. You can ask me stuff. So, you know, think of some catchy title and, you know, just play around. You know, we can simplify this even more. In AA, they tell us if you're going to share your story, it's simple. What it was like, what happened, what it's like now. You know, again, I don't have to complicate what I'm going to say on the video. This is one of the tools I made years ago. You know, it's called the Heart-Based Business Canvas. Who am I talking to? Well, I'm talking to women like Linda and Heather and Nikki and Danica. You know, how am I going to reach them? Well, I'm going to pull up my phone. When am I going to do this? So like, if in doubt, just answer some of these basic questions about the upcoming program you're inviting them to, right? You know, you've heard all this already. Share something you learned, funny, a blog, show us a glimpse behind the scenes, invite me. And again, give yourself permission. You know, just give yourself permission to try these new things and surround yourself with support systems of other people that are trying these new things. Why? Because it's gonna give you lots and lots of laughter for one, but also courage. Like I've challenged the women that were at my house. 8 women were at my house last week. I've given them all a challenge and permission to do a Facebook Live in my Brave Women Nation group. Will they do it? I don't know. I mean, I can't force them. That's not my job. My job is to inspire them and give them places to flex their wings, so to speak. I did a little teaching on this. I have a video in my YouTube called the TP theory. Why? Because I thought it was kind of funny. But you have tools and you have platforms. The tools are Zoom and Loom, your email systems, your video equipment. The platforms, where I'm gonna put these are Member Vault, Thinkific, Kajabi, Teachable, Skillshare. I mean, these are all kind of the same, some similar places. Facebook, YouTube, Funnel Gorgeous. You know, you're gonna put these things in different places depending on which platform you're using. And I guess I've finally gotten to where we can start going to ahas, Q&As, and all the good things. Let me just say this, and then I will be ready for any other questions. I'm doing a live training. It's called the Brave Business Blueprint, Crafting the Inspired Profitable Business of Your Dreams Without the Endless Hustle. I'm going to just tell you the truth. I hate the word hustle, and I don't want it here, but I'm like going to leave it here because, you know, maybe that, like, some of my people helped me with this title. And, you know, the fact that I hate that word, it's probably a good thing to talk about. I mean, I am not hustling right now. I am in my, this is who I am. I'm in my zone. So like, you know, if you're not like this, I don't want you to try to be like me, but I want you to have some flow. I want you to have some energy in your life. So just a caveat, I'm not extra special. I don't have access to exclusive experts, technology, or resources. I do have a coach. I have a couple. I do pay for help, and I do have roadmaps that help me to do these things. If I can do this, like I have, you can too. I created NACWE with an idea. I need you to hear this. I had a crazy idea and I moved forward. And I launched NACWE in 2010, and you can see the evidence of what has happened since then. So let me stop sharing and like take a drink and calm my, you know, I need to calm down. I feel like I'm having a hot flash, which of course I am. But Karen, take it away, or any questions and wherever we need to go. I need to pull up the chat actually. Let me mention the two coupon codes really quickly. So this, I gave you kind of the glimmer of, I have a course called Get Visible on Video. It's $97. You can get it for $47. There's more stuff in there. And so that's the link right here that Danica just shared. And so 47, the coupon is NACWE. And then there's a second link in there, and I will grab these both separately and get them and drop them in. The second thing is I have something called the Inspired Business Day. It happens to be this Friday. It's like a immersion day. It's an intense day. And so that's normally 97. You can get that for 77 with this other coupon here. So enough from me. What questions do you guys have?
There was a comment in the Facebook about, and y'all jump in with questions because we don't have a whole lot of time for answers, but you know, just a comment about getting more subscribers on YouTube. And I know you have to have 100 subscribers on YouTube before you can customize your URL or whatever. But we forget to say to people, you send them your YouTube link and they go there and they have a jolly good time, and we forget to say, please subscribe.
Right.
A lot of this is about asking, right? Having the guts to not just make a video, but to ask.
Yeah, no, that's a really important reminder. I have, and I forget to do it too. I need to say, hey, please subscribe to my channel. You know, the link, you know, on the real YouTubers say it every time. Why? Because they have a script. So like, yeah, please subscribe to my channel. It's taken me since 2008 to get to 523 subscribers. Once you get to 1,000, you can monetize your YouTube, which is interesting. It sounds like of course I love a challenge, so I'd love to get to 1,000. And that means when you're subscribed to my channel, anything I drop, you're going to get a notification of that. So you go watch the, you know, plant-based vegan, their new recipe thing that just dropped. And someone had asked, you know, if you need help getting a VA, let me know. I've got a list of, you know, 3 or 4 now. If you have specific questions for me, remember, You can email me, you can Voxer me, you can Facebook message me. Anyway, yeah, keep going, Karen.
Yeah, there's a couple of VAs in the room here. Y'all raise your hands. Y'all could pop in with a question. Jackie, do you think she has time to help you figure out your best platform? You struggled, it seems like, with what do I use? Be Live is not convenient for my clients. It's convenient for me, but they're not liking it. Do you want to jump in? Or should we just go ride horses? It doesn't, is it not letting me unmute?
She's muted. And if we have time, I will walk you through how to flip the screen on your Facebook Live.
Can you guys hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. So I do Facebook Lives and a lot of interviews and stuff, but it's like I want to just stick with one platform and really get to know it. And so I've been playing around with it, but it seems like to get my guests to get on is the bigger problem. So I want to be able to have it done with ease for them and be able to have as many tools to use. And Facebook has had like, they have an opportunity to bring an interviewee on, and then they didn't. So I got away from that. So I went to Be Live, which we pay quite a bit of money every year for it. We're a nonprofit. So I was just wondering what you thought was like a great platform that was pretty easy for bringing on guests.
I have not used Be Live, so I can't speak to that in any way. And truly, I mean, I have only brought on somebody live once on StreamYard once. And I haven't even done like what Karen's doing. We're going live, Zoom and live all at the same time. I have not done that. I've done a lot of pre-recording ones. And so I can't speak too really specifically to what you're asking, but, you know, maybe it's StreamYard for you. I don't know. Anybody else have any answers for Jackie?
And would it work until you figure out where your audience is and what they're most comfortable with? Would it work just to do Zoom? Because you can, for example, you and I could be here alone, Jackie and I, we could be interviewing one another, going straight live to YouTube, recording straight to YouTube, going straight to Facebook. There's like all these different options. I've tried StreamYard, I've tried Be Live, and they have some really neat features, right? But they were a pain for me. They were.
So you're saying that you can actually, if you're doing the Zoom Facebook Live, you can have it go live and it could be going to YouTube at the same time?
Right.
Wow. Okay. So, because I didn't know also because I have my own profile on Facebook, but then I have, of course, a page for the moms. So it never seemed to give me the option to Facebook Live it to the page, just only my profile on Zoom. So I don't know, maybe I got to figure that out.
Yeah, well, now we have to go to Facebook and add the Zoom app to our Facebook accounts.
Oh, okay.
In settings, and then it should let you. And I mean, I have a couple of VAs. So for example, I did this all wrong and was almost locked out of one of my groups one time. And Lisa Muth, who's not in here, but over in the Facebook group, kind of helped me work through that. There's sometimes a little glitch, but I love, so for example, at the conference, we had a iPad set up on a tripod. I wish it had rollers. Thought I ordered one that had rollers. I didn't. And we were able to take every video with microphones and everything. It didn't work as well for the Zoom family, and the live stream family, we're working on that, but we were able to go straight to YouTube. It was all there. Callie went in and started cleaning it up before we were practically even finished, because that's just the way that she is. I like that feature. It wasn't something I'd ever used before, but the videos were clearer. They were there. Now I did have to run in and say, no, unlisted. And you do that in your YouTube channel like Diane, or in a playlist, and then it's there for you when you're ready to roll it out somewhere. Are we getting you closer to feeling a little more comfortable?
Yeah, well, number one, first of all, Diane, I'm just laughing because you and I said in the comments are like, I need a kite string holder because I've got such this visionary. And I'm like, if you bring me a spreadsheet, I might pass out. But it's like my assistant's always just like, oh my gosh, just one thing at a time. But I love like-minded women. So I'm glad I found you guys because, and in my ministry, you know, talking about being yourself and everything, it's a little difficult because I'm dealing with moms that have lost children, including me, but God has taken me so far through this journey and allowed me to have this place to use my gifts, but then they've got these different places that these moms are at. And so I have to really get discernment about, can I be silly? Can I get on my horse with a Wonder Woman costume today? I mean, you know, what am I allowed to do? So I'm just like, okay, God, you made me this way. They either change the channel or they can stay with me.
So one funny thing, and I'm going to let us go because I know some of us have clients and things next. And what it is right before, Diane, right before you said, I have 3. I don't even know what you were talking about, right? I have 3. I'm about to add number 4. Right before you said that, you said something about Jim, your husband, and then Rebecca and I were saying something about husbands in the chat room, and I thought, what? Wait a minute, I have 3. I'm about to add number 4. Husbands? Like, what was that all about? Lots of fun times when you're around, and never a dull moment, and I appreciate that about you. I'm gonna zip us out of here so you all can go to your next appointment. This was fun. It was packed. There are so many opportunities to kind of go back through this video. We'll put it in the classroom. It's in the Facebook group, NACWE Freedom. Facebook.com/group/NACWE Freedom. It's free. Join us in there. It won't be free for long. So hey, jump in there while you can. God bless you. Thank you, Diane. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.